Mega quick video about tomorrow, 24th of August. What's happening? Demonstrations. These are the demonstrations that I'm involved in. BBC London, 1 o'clock outside the BBC at Portland Place. I won't be there, but Greg and Kaz and all the people that normally do stewarding at the events will be there. It's going to be a properly managed event. It's going to be a static event. It's going to be safe. So I think you can quite confidently say you can go to BBC at Portland Place tomorrow. If you were one of the people that booked to come down to Tommy's event and you're in London, that's the one that we're recommending that you go to. BBC London at Portland Place for a static demo. It's going to be very, very organic, and I think they've got plans to maybe do something after that, but that's the one to go to. Make a whole lot of noise outside the BBC. What the BBC have done or tried to do to people in our movement is scandalous, and they're still demonising us, and they need to be called out for it. And also the biased reporting. They're reporting of Brexit. They're reporting on people that they perceive to be far right, and really the demonisation of everybody that voted to leave in the EU referendum, not just by the BBC, but by most of the mainstream media, needs to be called out. And that's why we're doing these demonstrations tomorrow. There's going to be one in BBC Belfast at 1 o'clock. There's going to be BBC Manchester at Salford Quays. So tomorrow is the day to do the BBC. And that's what it's all going to be about, getting outside the BBC and making a whole lot of noise. And if you can't get to those demonstrations in London, in Manchester, in Belfast, do one outside your own local BBC offices. I've heard someone's going to do one in Leeds outside the BBC offices. The guys up in the northeast get to BBC in Newcastle, because all of those organisations have been very, very vociferously attacking patriots and people who've been standing for what's right. So it's time to let them know what we think of them. So that's what tomorrow's going to be about. It's going to be about the BBC. It is obviously also going to be about Tommy. It's not officially a Tommy demonstration at the BBC, not run by Tommy's team, but those demonstrations are very, very much going to be about Panorama and what John Sweeney and other people within the BBC have done. So tomorrow we're going to make some noise. I'll be in Belfast doing a demonstration, and hence me not being able to get across to London. So going to be great. Make a whole lot of noise, make our voices heard, and let's get into the biased broadcasting corporation, the bullying broadcasting corporation, and the corporation that is intent on brainwashing British children and betraying British culture. It's time they were called out, and tomorrow is the day to do it. So yeah, 24th, get there and have a good day.